Now bring in Gordon Chang. He's author of Nuclear Showdown, North Korea Takes on the World. So, Gordon, what do you make of all this?
This is really difficult to justify because essentially what happens is if this works and Kim Jong-un at the next summit says, I'm giving up all my nukes and missiles, then everyone's going to say the president was brilliant. But that's extremely unlikely because no country has ever enticed North Korea into good behavior over the long term. Not the Chinese, not the South Koreans. And President Trump would be the first in 7 decades to do that. The other thing that the president has done is he's mortgaged his future to Kim Jong-un. He's put his he's put his future into the hands of Kim, because Kim now, if he doesn't reciprocate, can make the president look pretty bad. So, this is a high-risk move. No American president has ever done this before, and there's good reason why this is unprecedented.
Do you think that this is potentially related to the ongoing trade negotiations with China? I mean, because as we just talked about, Mnuchin and Lighthizer going to China next week. So perhaps maybe the president wanted a cooling-off period? I don't know. I'm trying to understand what the rationale could be.
Yeah, I know. That's a great question, and I sort of think that it's related in one sense, and the Chinese are going to look at this and say, look, it's easy to get the President of the United States to lift sanctions. All you have to do is put a little pressure on him, because yesterday, about 12 hours ago, Kim Jong-un said he's pulling out of the liaison office in the Kaesong Industrial Complex. A little bit technical, but it's a little bit of pressure on South Korea and on the United States. And so what happens? Then President Trump removes sanctions on Chinese companies that were actually violating UN sanctions. So, I think the Chinese are certainly very happy about this, saying that, look, we can pull his chain.
Gordon, this is Adam Lashinsky in California. I'm going to ask you a question that I fully disclose as a bit of a statement as well. What do you think it says to our allies and other countries around the world when the President of the United States makes a decision based on liking, their words, not mine, a brutal dictator?
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that question statement. Largely because it shows that, American foreign policy right now is very personal. We've had presidents who've had, very differing views, but they generally hew to the same American foreign policy. And one of the benefits of that is that countries have come to rely on the U.S. to ensure peace and safety in the world. When you have erratic U.S. foreign policy, of course, then countries are going to look to themselves. They're not going to look to the U.S. anymore, because they're saying, well, why are we going to say do this when the United States is just not making sense at all?
Gordon, it's Gary. Gary here. A statement and then a question. First of all, I agree with what you said. The statement is, this has got to be the goofiest thing I've ever heard. The Treasury Department, which is, far as I know, still reports to the president, makes a decision one day, and the president turns it around the next day. That's just idiotic by any management stretch. My question to you, though, is Trump apparently, he stated, he made this because of a personal relationship. He likes Kim. On the flip side, do you think President Kim at all gives a damn about personal relationships?
No, he doesn't, and for a couple of reasons. First of all, he will see this as a sign of weakness, and he'll press the advantage. This is the way the Kim family has dealt with others, friends and foes. And the other thing right now is that Kim is in a situation where he can't reciprocate gestures of friendship because of internal reasons in Pyongyang. So therefore, I don't think that this is going to work on our part.
Gordon, thank you very much for being here.